Tonight, I carry on our journey to platinum every main Assassin's Creed game. With Assassin's Creed Syndicate being the platinum we achieved last time, that means the next game on our list is... With 51 trophies up for grabs, we will have to experience everything ancient Egypt has to offer, including beating the main story of the game, fighting and becoming the champion of the arena, casually defeating 2 massive war elephants at the same time, completing several side quests scattered across Egypt, but the most time-consuming trophy of them all was for completing everything in the game. No, like seriously, we have to complete every single location in the game. Like, look at the size of that map.
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
Before we begin, however, if you enjoy the video, leave a like, comment and subscribe, and with all that out of the way, let's begin. First Steps is the first trophy we will earn, and this is for completing the prologue. So our journey begins in ancient Egypt, which I'm sure you would have figured out thanks to the massive pyramids and everyone running around on camels. This is when we meet the founder of the Brotherhood and the main character of the game, Bayek of Siwa.
We will find you. We will find you in your sleep. Sleep. I never sleep. I just wait in the shadows, and I will kill you all. Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Siwa.
Yeah, I'm already a massive fan. We carry on our spree of executing people by killing this armoured twat, and after that we meet with our good friend Hepsiva. We tell him that we killed one of the masked men known as the Heron, and we only have 4 more targets left. Together our duo both arrive back in our hometown of Siwa. After some research, he is able to tell us the identity of our next target, Medunamun, and he has been torturing our people in Siwa for information on how to open a secret vault inside the temple in Siwa.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Under the cover of darkness, we decide to slip inside the temple's outer walls and wait on our target.
No, I can't laugh yet. I've got to hold it in.
Which doesn't take too long, and eventually we're able to ambush and kill him.
You have returned
To right your wrong.
I die my work unfinished. So close, so very close to ushering in the perpetual rule of the strong and virtuous.
Virtue!
The world will give us the power of the gods. What is one boy?
What is one boy?
Papa?
During our vision, we get a flashback to a year ago with Bayek and his son Kemu spending some quality time together, which is quite nice. What isn't nice is several armed soldiers appearing and demanding we surrender. But don't worry, Kemu, I'll take care of this.
This is the worst!
This is when we see more of these masked men with none other than an apple of Eden, and this just happens to be the same apple that Altair once used. Sadly, we genuinely know nothing about the apple or how to open the temple. We then take our chance to break free, and we end up fighting one of them over a knife, which leads to us getting Uno reversed massively.
Look how they massacred my boy.
With the flashback over, we jump back to see our son turns into Medunamun again. There's only one thing to do when someone starts crawling at you like this. This got us a trophy for finishing the prologue. And just getting started is the next main story trophy, which we got for finishing the quest Aya. Back speaking with Hepsiva, we tell him that we must meet with our wife Aya as she has been hunting the other masked men. And I'm really excited to go on this journey for revenge and see how Bayek develops as a character. Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot about the shit show of a modern story. Let's just pretend it doesn't exist, alright? While on our way to Alexandria to meet Aya, we make a quick pit stop at Yamu. This will lead us getting another trophy, the Festival Trophy. So we speak with another friend of Bayek's who tells us he needs our help to take part in a fake fight in tribute to the gods. So we dress up a segment and make our way to the arena. Now this is meant to be a friendly fight, but fuck that. I decide to beat the shit out of my opponent. Our friend then once again thanks us for helping him out after the fight. This got us the trophy for finishing the Lady of Slaughter quest. While exploring Yamu, we got another trophy called Elementary, My Dear Bayek. Strange bloody name, but it's for solving a papyrus puzzle. With tons of these puzzles scattered around Egypt, we just need to solve one of these for the trophy, which we done outside Yamu, giving us a pretty nice sword, but it also got us the trophy as well. Back to finding Aya. Once in Alexandria, one of her allies recognizes us and tells us where she is hiding. So we reunite with her in her hideout and get a pretty warm welcome. Yeah, get used to seeing this, as these two basically fuck every single time they're on screen together.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Thankfully, Aya shaves whatever that thing on top of Bayek's head was, but she also tells us that she killed another 2 masked men. This leaves just the snake left. Thankfully, she has the perfect tool for us to kill the snake and gives us the first ever hidden blade. I put the hidden blade straight to use as we earn the Shadow of Egypt trophy next, which is for killing 10 enemies undetected. So after clearing out most of a random fort, our 10th victim comes along, and as we kill him, we unlock this trophy. In our efforts to find out who the snake is, we begin searching Alexandria. This is when we find a letter stating that the snake is called Eudoras. Luckily for us, he is in the bathhouses daily, giving us the perfect chance to kill him. Getting to a vantage point, we are able to sneak our way into his private room. This is when we drop down on top of him, leading to us nearly drowning him inside his own bath. That is until he flips the script and does the same to us until we use the hidden blade to kill him.
It was you who murdered my son before my eyes!
You are a fool.
At the temple! In Siwa!
That forsaken shithole? I had nothing to do with that disaster.
It is too late for your lies. Anubis awaits. It is worth the loss to slay the snake at last.
The snake. The snake will never die.
Son of Apep, the Lord of the Duat awaits.
Oh yeah, and we also sliced one of our fucking fingers off, so Aya won't be happy. Yeah, never mind. What am I saying? Here, we got a trophy for finishing the quest, Aya. Oh, fuck off, Layla, you boring waste of time. I'd rather shit glass than listen to you say another word.
Get the fuck out of my sight before I demolish you.
The sea is our next main story trophy, which we got for completing the Pompeius Magnus quest. Finally back with some likeable characters, Bayek doubts that we have killed all the masked men, so Aya tells us to meet with Apollodorus, who is Cleopatra's right-hand man, and he might have more information on these masked men. Before we do that though, we head to the Hippodrome for our next 2 trophies. This leads to us racing chariots around an arena for money, but will also lead to our next 2 trophies, Road Rage and Ben-Hur. We got the Road Rage trophy for destroying another chariot during the race, and the Ben-Hur trophy required us to win our first Hippodrome tournament, which eventually we got after winning 3 races, getting us the trophy. Finally, we meet with Apollodorus, and we tell him that we killed Eudoras, but he confirms that he was actually the hippo, not the snake, so there is more masked men to kill. He will tell us more, however, if we help him recover a scroll. While we were recovering the scroll, we managed to get the Rider's License trophy. After freeing a man and killing a few guards, we manage to rescue the man who has the scroll, while leaving I decided to steal an ox cart, getting us the trophy for using every type of vehicle in the game. With Apollodorus now trusting us somewhat more, he decides now is the time for us to meet Cleopatra. And yeah, she does leave a very strong first impression.
I will sleep with anyone, as long as they agree to be executed in the morning.
I volunteer as tribute!
Inside is when we get the entire gang together to discuss the masked men and how we can fight them. Cleopatra tells us that they are called the Order of Ancients, also known to us as the Templars. This leads to us and Aya joining her to defeat the Order.
You are my Magi now. Protector of the true Pharaoh of Egypt.
We get our next main trophy for finishing the Scarab questline. With 4 more targets given to us by Cleopatra, we start to get to work. I then speak with one of Apollodorus' contacts and he tells us more about our next target, known as the Scarab, who likes to bury men up to their necks in the sand and leave them for dead in the desert. Once we arrive in the city of Letopolis where the Scarab stays, we meet with Taharqa, who is trying to rebuild the city, so we plan on joining forces to stop the Scarab. Before we do that, however, he invites us to dinner with his family, which gives us a much needed break from the fighting and killing.
2 seconds later.
That is until we get poisoned by him, and it's pretty clear that he is the Scarab. To no one's surprise, we wake up in the desert buried up to our neck. So our day actually can't get any worse.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Thankfully, our trusty eagle and horse somehow work together and we manage to get dragged out of the sand. We return to Letopolis and manage to take out a few guards silently, and after this we kill Taharqa.
So, this is how a dream dies. I could have built something to last an age.
And Gupa could have sung stories of your accomplishments.
There are things I regret. We all labor for higher powers. We are all enthralled to greater forces. There is no escape. I am but one in the Order of Ancients. This victory will bring you no peace.
It is not peace that I seek. It is not for my soul that I walk this path.
The Order of Ancients will remember me as the bringer of waters and the builder of cities!
Oh, the desert will blow in and scatter the dream of Letopolis like dust.
That then leaves us with a really awkward job of explaining to his family that he was a dick and tortured hundreds of people for the Order. Here, we got a trophy for killing the Scarab. With that finished, we jump now to Aya, who is planning on negotiating on behalf of Cleopatra. Turns out Cleopatra is offering none other than Pompey gold to help her reclaim her throne, which Pompey accepts once he hears he gets to fuck Cleopatra, which, I mean, can you blame the man? This got us the trophy for finishing the Pompeius Magnus quest. The hyena is the next main story trophy we got, and this was for killing the hyena. This takes us to the Great Pyramid, where we speak with a merchant about the hyena, and after spending an insane amount of money, he tells us her name and that she is hiding inside the pyramid. This obviously leads us to tracking her down inside the pyramid. Once inside, we see that there's some Isu First Civilization fuckery going on in here, but this is when the hyena shows up threatening us with a bow, which I can't let slide. Finally, outside, after dodging a few arrows, we confront her. This leads to her using smoke bombs to disappear every single time we do damage.
I'm getting really sick of you!
But eventually her luck runs out and we manage to catch and kill her.
Do I walk among the dead now?
A just end. You defiled the dead and enabled the people who killed my son, all on a selfish whim.
No! I gathered the silica for them. It powered the magic stone of those who came before. You saw it, didn't you? These symbols only needed to be learned.
It is not meant for us!
It makes no difference now. I wanted to protect my daughter in life and death. I have done neither. Osiris! Please grant me reunion. She walks alone in the field of reeds. Am I to remain in the Duat forever? I just want my daughter back! Please!
This got us a trophy for killing the hyena. Raider of the Lost Tomb was the next trophy I got, and this was for completing a tomb side activity. With the hyena dead, we entered the pyramid again, and after clearing the tomb fully, we got the trophy. You still need 8,880 was the next trophy, which I managed to get while clearing up a few side missions around the pyramid. This trophy was for reaching level 20. Wake Up is the next main story trophy, which we got for finishing the dream sequence. Finally, we arrive in the city of Memphis, as Cleopatra is arriving here soon. But once here, we see that the lizard has infected the city with a deadly plague. Speaking with the high priest, we offer to help, so he tells us to visit the seer. And as soon as we arrive, this dick starts saying we are the deliverer and all that spooky voodoo fortune teller shit.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
We then get forced to drink some prime, and to no one's surprise, this nearly kills us. Obviously, it wouldn't be an Assassin's Creed game without a dream sequence, but instead of flying as an eagle, we're forced to fight Aphosis, the massive snake god of Egypt. Thankfully, we're given just the weapon to defeat the serpent, and after shooting this thing for 5 minutes, we're finally able to kill it, which got us the trophy for finishing the dream sequence. The lizard is the next main trophy we will earn, and it's for killing none other than the lizard. With the plague lifted, Cleopatra and the gang finally arrive in Memphis, but with the lizard still alive, she tasks us with killing him. Which is a problem, as the lizard is a priest of Anubis, so everyone there is dressed the same. Although we do get told he coughs quite a lot.
Oh shit.
And as stupid as that sounds, it is just what gives the lizard away, as this fucker was coughing for 10 minutes.
The lizard. The priest who cursed Memphis.
I serve the ways of old Egypt.
Old Egypt asks a heavy price. Innocents mutilated. Children ripped from the womb. The high priest's name abused.
His name was Muck before you arrived. The masses are the cattle of the gods, driven by the herdsman's whip. You are one of them, Bayek. You are a cow!
It is will that drives me, not fear.
Oh, yes? And who passes the whip over your back? Who demands that you stay in your car with my death?
I have my gods. Now face yours.
With yet another Order member killed, Bayek and Aya celebrate like they usually do. I wasn't lying when they said the fuck every time.
I'm gonna come.
This got us the trophy for killing the lizard. MASH was the next trophy we got right after this, which was for destroying 100 objects. And after breaking everything in sight, we got the trophy. After that, we followed it up with the Handyman trophy, which was for crafting 20 items. And after upgrading our bracers, this again got us the trophy. After that, we earned the Archer of the Month trophy, which was for killing an enemy with the bow while in mid-air. Now, if we watch the action replay, I shot then jumped, which for me would be a disqualification and wouldn't count, but apparently it did. So, to my surprise, we did get the trophy. Back to the main story trophies, the crocodile was the next one we earned, but we also got the fatality trophy while doing this. This leads to us speaking with a father whose daughter Shadia was just killed on the crocodile's orders. He tells us that the crocodile uses arena fighters, so if we do well in the arena, we can learn who the crocodile is. Speaking with the fella who organizes the fights, he tells us that he doesn't need another Egyptian fighter, as he already has one. Turns out this fighter is called Kensa and is a friend of ours and also happens to be from Siwa. Thankfully, she does us a massive favour and speaks on our behalf, and this gets us in to fight as her partner. And our first fight goes pretty well together as we just destroy the opposition. After several fights, we are finally allowed to fight the reigning champions of the arena, the Gallic brothers, and I'm pretty sure they can't be that tough.
Here are the contenders to the crown! The Guardians of Siwa! Undefeated! Unmatched! It's the Gallic Brothers!
Sorry, hold up a second. Did he just fucking launch a dead lion around like an empty tracksuit?
Yeah, we are absolutely cooked, chat. GG.
I then draw the short straw and have to duel the Lion Slayer, but surprisingly he goes down quite easy, allowing us to tag team the last brother. Clearly this guy has a part-time job in the WWE because he manhandles me for the last few minutes of this fight, but we are able to finally drop him, earning us the trophy for defeating an arena boss with an overpower attack. Somehow both brothers are still alive, but while we question them on who the crocodile is, she fully reveals herself. After escaping the arena later that night, we arrive outside her villa planning to assassinate her. This is when we see Kensa has decided to join her, but it doesn't stop us from killing the crocodile.
Murdered by one of you.
Shadia.
Who?
Shadia! She was the child you drowned!
Like all of your kind, you fail to see what greatness lies in store for Egypt.
Is that what you tell yourself? You do not remember those you killed. She was the child of Henut and Hotefres.
Henot was a stubborn rock. That ledger would have meant the end to all our hopes.
You destroyed families.
I did what had to be done.
I will destroy everything you stand for, Berenike! And I will destroy all others like you! But for now, all that matters is that you killed Shadia! And the last word you will remember is her name! Shadia!
This obviously got us the trophy for killing the crocodile. For those about to die was the next trophy we got, and with the arena finally unlocked, I decided to bang out some fights for money and better gear. After beating all the other fights, we finally got a chance to face another champion, and this guy uses the weirdest weapon I've ever seen in my life.
My back! Oh, my back!
But after a pretty quick fight, we managed to overpower him, and let's just say I don't believe in showing mercy, earning us a trophy for completing all the fights in the Crocodiopolis arena. Lasher was the next main trophy we got for killing 3 enemies in one strike. While AFK, I did get ambushed by some dickheads with bows, so as I rushed over to kill them, we got a triple kill with 1 hit, earning us the Slasher trophy. The Siege is the next main story trophy we will unlock. Meeting with Apollodorus and Cleopatra again, we interrogate a man, and he tells us that his brother Septimius is the person who killed our son. This reveals another 2 targets for us, the Jackal and the Scorpion. Finally, Cleopatra decides to meet with Pompey as her brother is meeting with Caesar, though she plans on using Pompey to stop her brother and retake the throne. Sadly, Pompey is kind of busy right now, you know, being dead, so Cleopatra decides her only chance is to meet with Caesar in Alexandria and try to convince him, if you know what I mean. Our party then arrive undetected on the shores of Alexandria, but with no chance of getting Cleopatra inside normally, we wrap her inside a rug. Posing as simple merchants, we manage to sneak our way inside, and finally we meet with Caesar.
What is this?
Forgive, Lord Caesar. We bring a gift from our pharaoh, Cleopatra.
Pharaoh? This is no gift. These are my sister's friends. It is a trap.
In place of an envoy, Cleopatra sends a rug?
Yes! Yes!
This leads to Cleopatra and Caesar discussing things alone. After that, we all meet inside the tomb of none other than Alexander the Great, as Caesar is interested in the staff he was buried with. This gets interrupted as Cleopatra's brother has decided to attack the city, so we join with Caesar to defend Alexandria. Aya then gets given the task of lighting the signal to Caesar's fleet. Once she lights the beacon, we join Caesar on his chariot. This does lead to us getting chased by some cavalry, but we are easily able to snipe them off their horses with the bow. That is until a fucking elephant charges out of nowhere and is immune to all of our attacks.
I have nothing left to throw! Any time, Bayek! There will be songs of us, Bayek! Now, we must join the ships! We will be heroes, sword and mind!
We then see Caesar in the thick of things during the battle, as well as seeing both Bayek and Aya working together. This is when we confront the Scorpion, who just happens to be riding an elephant, so we get to work doing what damage we can. But with one last well-placed shot on the ass, we kill the elephant.
Your role in that insane order comes to an end, Pothinus. Face your judgment.
They went too far in Siwa. I knew it then. But I just wanted peace for Egypt.
Your peace leaves many wanting.
This is inevitable. A good rule always does. My apologies, Bayek of Siwa. My fee is covered, it seems. Now may I go to my glory.
There is no glory left in Egypt.
After that, we then confront the Jackal, and honestly, he gets destroyed within seconds. Just as we try to kill him though, Caesar shows up and tells us to spare his life as he is a Roman.
Fuck you!
Which leads to us getting knocked the fuck out by some of Caesar's men. This is when we see Cleopatra takes back her throne, and Septimius has been working with Caesar this entire time. And to make matters worse, Apollodorus shows up and says that Cleopatra no longer requires our services, so talk about kicking someone while they are down. With the Order of Ancients now controlling both Rome and Egypt, things look dire, but this is when Bayek decides to create a brotherhood to stop the Order.
I was wrong! I am responsible. We are all different. But we fought together to put Cleopatra on the throne. Now this was a mistake, my friends. But at least it brought us together. Now our enemies are hidden behind crowns, walking in the shadows of kings and queens. Who are the ones that walk in the shadows for the people? We are. Something has come of all of this, and it starts right now. We must continue the fight and defend the free will of the people. And no matter how small, our brotherhood is the only hope, and our kingdom needs no crowns. What we believe in, our values, our creed, will unify us to the brotherhood.
The brotherhood!
Speaking with Aya again, we both decide to check out Alexander's tomb, as Caesar was greatly interested in Alexander's staff. As we both arrive, we find a dying Apollodorus who tells us that Flavius, Caesar's second in command, took the staff and is secretly the leader of the cult. They also took the Apple of Eden and are headed to Siwa to open the temple. Sadly, our boy Apollo dies here. This got us the trophy for finishing the main quest, Aftermath. Almost there is the next main trophy we will earn as we join our duo back in a ruined Siwa. While doing this, we did earn the triathlete trophy next, which was for swimming 1500 meters, running 10 kilometers, and riding 40 kilometers. And this trophy popped just as we arrived back in Siwa. As both us and Aya make it to the vault, we see the door opens on its own. This is when one of the villagers tells us that they have seen Flavius use the staff and apple to open the door. Inside, they manage to see a map that reveals more pieces of Eden. This is when we decide to go after Flavius alone, while Aya plans on getting help to stop Caesar. I'm Done Learning was another trophy we earned, which was for activating a master ability. With enough skill points earned, we unlocked the master ability, getting us this trophy. We also got the Arrow Whisperer after this, which was for killing an enemy from 60 meters away while controlling the arrow. Honestly, I got this completely by surprise because I was just sniping enemies for fun. But after doing this, we did unlock the trophy. Finally, we arrive where Flavius is hiding and we manage to sneak our way inside. After making our way to the temple, we confront Flavius.
Do you think I can't feel you skulking in the shadows, Bayek of Siwa?
I have followed your path of murder and madness all the way from my homeland. And now, you will answer for my son's death, Roman!
With the fight starting, we clearly overpower Flavius in combat. So he does the Al-Mualim trick and uses the apple to summon more enemies for us to fight. Thankfully, we have this shotgun-style bow and we are able to just wipe out anyone who gets too close. With one last lunge, we're able to kill Flavius.
He was a child, Flavius! My child!
No, that's the one thing I do not regret in my life.
I will never give you peace!
Your son's death made the Order bow to me! Caesar, even. I had Rome! It gave me an empire of 1,000 sons, each one greater than the last. Come on! Finish me! You coward! The waste of time!
I can't do it! I can't do it!
It's alright, Papa.
No. I will lose you forever.
Not forever. I will be waiting for you in the field of reeds.
This got us the Almost There trophy. We picked up the Defy Authority trophy after this for killing one of the mercenaries. While fleeing the temple where we killed Flavius, we come face to face with a mercenary, and after a pretty quick fight we kill him, and this got us the trophy. The end is the last main story trophy in the game. This is when both Bayek and Aya decide to go their separate ways, as Bayek plans to stay in Egypt where Aya wants to destroy the Order in Rome.
I was wrong to be so reckless in public without killing. We must work in the shadows.
Egypt has fallen. Greece also. And Rome will fall too. All will fall to the creed, yet no one will know. I am fine with this. I am not a father anymore. I am not a husband. I am not a Magi. I am a hidden one.
This is when we play as Aya and we see that she has followed both Caesar and Septimius to Rome in order to kill them both. But we start with Septimius first. Thankfully, Aya is fast as fuck with these knives. This allows us to get in and chain several quick attacks together, leading to the death of Septimius.
Damn you, Lupa.
My son's heart. For your life.
Was revenge everything you hoped? You and the Magi shall drench the sheets with your sweat tonight.
This stuff.
With the Order, I served them and your beloved Egypt. and I'll be rewarded in the afterlife. An eternity of drinking and whoring with my brothers.
The only thing that waits for you is oblivion. For your name, your order, and the rotting corpses of your Gavignani. Apep devour your fetid heart.
Next up is Caesar, and while he gives a speech in the Senate, we stab him, inciting the entire Senate to join in and finally kill Caesar.
You too, my child. Do I know you? You who strikes from the shadows.
The same fate will come to all despots.
In the end, it is impossible not to become what others believe you are. And I was a god!
There is a new creed now.
Yeah! Rome is eternal! She will never fall to you or your kind.
Freedom is not given, Caesar. It is taken. Requiescat in pace, Caesar.
Aya also rocks up to Cleopatra and basically says, fuck around and I will be back. We then see both Aya's brotherhood starting in Rome, as well as Bayek's in Egypt continuing to grow.
I have renounced Aya. I have killed Aya. I am now the Hidden One, known as Amunet.
We then end the game as Bayek with a lot of trophies still to earn. Here we got a trophy for finishing the main story. With the main game beaten, we did still have quite a bit of cleanup to do, including the most tedious trophies. We started this by earning the Namaste trophy, which was for simply waiting 30 times.
Boring! Boring! Boring!
So I found a nice spot and sat down and waited 30 times, which earned us the Namaste trophy. 7 farmers was up next, and we earned this trophy by completing a few side quests for, you guessed it, 7 farmers, with the main part of the quest having us kill a bandit leader inside a tomb. This then got us the 7 farmers trophy. Next up, we got the overheating trophy, and this was for witnessing raining bugs in the desert, which is one of many random events you can see while out in the desert. And when I say I spent easily 5 hours doing this, I'm not fucking joking. I found dead bodies, raining fish, images of Camus again and again, and even meteor strikes, but no bugs.
It's been 84 years.
That is until I set my controller down and had a good old-fashioned rage. While I was ranting and raving, we did manage to get the trophy, and I spent hours doing this and I didn't even get to see it for myself, so once again, fuck you, Ubisoft. I Know My Land was the next trophy we got, and this was for defogging the entire map. So we had to travel to every corner of the map to do this, eventually earning us the trophy. We got our next trophy after this called I Can See My House From Here, which required us to climb the tallest mountain in the game. As we got to the top of the mountain, we earned ourselves the trophy. I Am Legend was up next, and it's really straightforward. Equip yourself with all legendary items, which we done and got the trophy. After that, we got the Circle of Life trophy next, which had us feed a dead body to some animals. So we done a David Attenborough and camped in some bushes and watched these hyenas. And finally, when they ate the body, we got the trophy. Run for Your Life is our next trophy, and it is appropriately named as we get this trophy for fleeing from 3 hippos, which, I mean, can you blame anyone from running from a hippo? They're fucking terrifying. But we got the trophy for doing this. Where's My Black Flag was the next trophy we got, and quite a funny name for a trophy when I am also wondering where my Black Flag remaster is, Ubisoft. You lazy French twats. This trophy does have us just killing the commanders of several ships, and after killing all 8 of them, we got the trophy. Our next trophy is called and that is simply for taming a lion, which we do by knocking it out and then using a perk we got, which gets us the trophy. Using our tamed lion, we got the set update trophy after this, which was for bringing a lion to a crocodile. Obviously, the lion doesn't know about this until it's way too late, but once they meet, we got the trophy. Free as a bird was next, and that's for using our eagle for 30 minutes. So I decided to use the eagle and then went and made myself a coffee, and when I came back, he was on the other side of the map, but we did get the free as a bird trophy. Boom was the next trophy we got, and this is for killing 30 enemies with oil jars. So sadly, this poor guy was just doing his job, but we cook him alive, and this gets us the trophy we were after. We hunted down the Stargazer trophy next, and this had us finishing all 12 stone circles scattered throughout the map, which did require me to use what's left of my brain cells to solve these, but eventually we got the trophy. Over-designed was up next, and this is easily the strangest trophy yet. We have to kill an enemy over level 35 with a torch while he is poisoned. Honestly, what do they be smoking in Ubisoft to come up with these trophies? Once we find our target, we poison him and we beat him to death with the torch, earning us the trophy for doing so. Our next trophy was for selling over 100 items at once, and this can be a pain, but luckily I seen a comment about hoarding all your junk for just this trophy, and once we sold them all, we got the trophy. Our next 4 trophies all revolved around completing every location on the map. This led to me doing many different activities to earn these trophies. So we had to clear out abandoned tombs to loot the treasure inside, clearing guard outposts to open chests, and activating some more Isu technology. We also had to kill 2 elephants at once, as this counts towards completing every location, but also gets us a trophy as well. With a well-placed shot on the ass, we kill the first one, and we kill the second one after this with our sword. This earns us the Harder They Fall trophy. While carrying on clearing every location, we started to bang out the underwater locations for our next trophy, and once we managed to loot every underwater location, we got the Master Diver trophy. Hermit locations are another thing we had to do, as these count for both a trophy and towards completing every location. So after completing them all, we got the trophy. Finally, inside an old tomb in Siwa, we finished the last location we had yet to complete, and this earned us the Old Habits trophy. Reporter was the last main trophy we had to earn, and all we had to do was take 5 photos in 5 different locations. Doing this trophy is when I realised just how amazing this game looks. It's insane. The setting of ancient Egypt is stunning, and the graphics still hold up really, really well. But after the 5th photo, we got ourselves the trophy. This then got us the Platinum trophy for Assassin's Creed Origins. So everyone, that was the Assassin's Creed Origins Platinum, and honestly, I thought it was great. I was dreading the RPG Assassin's Creed games, but this one is genuinely amazing. Great story. Bayek and Aya are both amazing characters. I would have liked a better main villain, but even still, I think the game was very good. Next up, we have Odyssey to Platinum, and then we have the dreaded Valhalla. But I hope you all enjoyed the video, guys, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye.